Good morning, class. In today's class, we will have a discussion on the previous question papers. Okay. Uh, so far we have completed 3 units. Now we will see what are the questions we are getting from the past 3 units. Right. So first we will see this October, November 2018 regular supplementary examinations. Okay. So see here. So your regulation may be different, but syllabus will be almost same. So actually you will be writing for 75 marks. I think you will be writing for 75 marks, but your seniors has written it only for 70 marks. Whatever the case may be, see here. Uh, you are supposed to write some 2 marks questions, right? I think you have to write 2 marks questions also, right? No. Anyone, you please respond. Anyone, you please respond. But see, I think you will be writing like this, right? First question or second question or third question or fourth question, fifth or sixth or seventh or eighth, ninth or 10th, right? You will be writing for 75 marks, and each question will be of you have to write totally 5 questions, right? 5 15s, right? You will be writing for 5 15s. Okay, as per R19 regulation, you will be writing like that. So out of 10 questions, you will be writing for we will be writing only 5 questions, right? That is the model what you are following. You will be followed, okay? So, but you see here, it's different. It's different, but the questions will be same, right? So, what are which the questions which are belonging to the first 3 units is just like this. Explain the law of supply. Okay, so that thing will cover, and what is the sunk cost, and what are the futures of monopolistic markets. Okay, so these 3 questions will be from 4, 5, and 6 units. Only these 3 questions is from first 3 units. Okay, these type of topics will be clubbed with this type of questions, and you may get the questions in the new format, right? So see here from the first unit, what is the income elasticity of demand? What is the income elasticity of demand? Explain types of income elasticity of demand. Compare and contrast the fixed and the variable costs. Compare and contrast the fixed and the variable costs. Okay, this thing we have already seen. Cobb-Doppler's production function. Okay, this is from the second unit. And in the previous class only we have discussed regarding what is internet pricing and explain types. Right? What is internet pricing and explain its types. Explain the features of perfect competition. What is the internet pricing and explain its types, and explain the features of perfect competition also, right? So these three, generally they used to follow this format only. These 3 questions and these 3 questions, they will be from the first 3 units. If you download previous question papers for the preparation of your first mid exam, okay, you first study these questions, right? You study these questions for the first exam, first mid examination, and rest three questions you can see for every set. Rest three, 5, 6, and 7. These questions are, these will be from the second part, that is unit number 4, 5, and 6. So now in our syllabus we may have only 5 units. Okay, we'll see that once. We'll verify once again whether you are going to have 5 units or 6 units. Okay, just you'll see the set B. That in the previous days we used to have 2 marks questions, so it is called as. So they used to have in the part A 2 marks questions. Explain profitability index. Explain the current ratio on return on investments. Current ratio on return on investments. So you see here why break-even point is important in the business. This is the question from the first 3 units only, right? And we have this concept called as demand schedule. Okay, so you mainly concentrate on this part B questions. You also has to concentrate part A also, but generally what they do is when there is no 2 marks questions, they will club this type of questions with this essay type questions. One question will be for 8 marks, and another one will be for 7 marks. First question, and there will be choice between the first and the second questions. Okay, there will be choice between the first and the second questions, and third and the fourth, like that. 5 and 6, there will be choice between the both. Between 7 and 8, you will have choice, and 9 and 10 also will have choice. So see here, lintif production function. There in the previous question paper, they have given. They asked the question regarding the Cobb-Douglas production function. Now they have given here lintif production function. Okay, lintif production function, and that means out of 2 production functions, definitely there will be any one production function. Okay, so in the previous classes we have discussed this. Explain technical demand curve in oligopoly market. Explain with suitable example skimming pricing strategy. Right, these things we have discussed in the previous class only. Right, see here, what are the limitations of demand? Explain the returns to scale, and what are the features of monopoly market, right? These 3 questions are from the first unit, sorry, first 3 units. And now explain the cross elasticity of demand, discuss the managerial economics relationship with other subjects. Okay, this thing is we studied in the first chapter itself only, first unit, first chapter itself only. Okay, you know what is this cross elasticity of demand. Okay, and discuss the law of variable proportions, and explain the managerial significance of break-even analysis. Managerial significance of break-even analysis. Break-even analysis. Discuss any 2 pricing methods. Okay, we have different types of pricing methods. Out of many, you can write 2. That will be sufficient there. Any 2 pricing methods, right? Explain the price output determination in the monopolistic competition. This thing also we have discussed, right? Okay. In the next units, That is from the fourth unit onwards, you will be studying this. What is this joint stock company? What different types of business cycles, fund flows and cash flow statements, ledger ratios. So here we will also learn how to make these ledgers. Okay, ledger accounts. How to maintain the accounts we will be learning there. Next, you see what determines the demand. Okay, explain the fixed and the variable costs. What is opportunity cost? Okay, these three are from the three first three units. Explain income elasticity of demand and its types. Explain income elasticity of demand and its types. Next, discuss the consumer survey method of demand forecasting. So that means in the demand forecasting methods, we have this concept called as survey method. So that thing we have to write there. And next, discuss production function with input variables. Okay, we have to discuss regarding the production function with input variables. Generally, input variables will be land, labor, capital. Likewise, five types of there, five types of variables. Those things we have to be discussed in detail, right? So explain the cost concepts. Okay, and we have to explain the cost concepts. Okay, to compare and contrast the solo proprietorship and partnership firms. Okay, these things are from other. Okay, this is from the other unit. Okay, that is from fourth unit. You see here, distinguish between perfect and imperfect competition. This is in the first part, right? From the first three units. Next one, this one you see. Explain average cost pricing and priority pricing. These things just in the previous class only we had discussed, right? So these things are different. Okay. So we'll see others also. So May 2019. That means May 2019 is supply exams. So there also in the supply exams we'll be having only one set, right? So law of demand. Define the law of demand. Explain the fixed costs. What is priority pricing? Okay. We have to see here, right? Define demand. Explain the demand schedule. Explain the demand and forecasting methods. What are the different cost concepts in the production? Different cost concepts in the production. Okay. What is meant by break-even analysis? And discuss the assumptions and limitations of this technique, right? How does the equilibrium of a free under a perfect competition differ from the monopoly? Explain the monopoly and oligopoly market structure and futures, right? So those three are from the first three units, right? So why we are discussing means you should know out of so far we have discussed around three units, and you will be identifying how they are asking the question, how they ask the question for from the first three units you have to know, and you have to study those questions also. Okay, you have to study the total syllabus. You have to study the total syllabus. These previous question papers, these are and all is to know how they are asking the question and how what is the content you have to written for have to write for these questions you should know. Okay, if the same question comes, it will be easy for you to remember, recollect the concepts once again very much faster, and you have to write it quickly. Okay, or else you have to analyze the question. If the same question may be asked in different format also, but you should be able to analyze what should be the answer. You should analyze and you have to write the question there. Okay, so what we have seen so far, we have seen which question papers. See, October, November 2018. Okay, October, November 2018 and October, November 2018, May, May 2019 supply. So see here, now we will browse. So are you able to see how we have to download first? JNTFastupdates.com. Go for that. Directly you can search from the Google also. See here, 2-1 SIM R16 supplementary exams, May 2019. Okay, this is October, November 2018. So you can see, I think you can get from here. Go for this department and click on the Mefa R16 regulation May 2018. I think I can share you. I will share this question papers also for you. So it means you have seen a regular exam 2018 you have seen, right? Regular exam 2018 you have seen, and I think you have seen the May 2018. This is supply, I think. Yeah, this is supply. May 2018 paper. See here. Explain the scope of managerial economics. Discuss the economies of scale. Explain the features of monopoly. So rest three will be from the next 3 units. Okay. What is the managerial economics? Explain its nature and the scope. Discuss the demand and explain the determinants of the demand. Okay. Write the differences between explicit and implicit costs. So they have given a problem. ABC frame has a fixed cost of. We have done this problem also. Likewise, problem. That's a model problem we have done. Explain the significance of monopolistic. Explain the significance of monopolistic competition market. Explain the Williamson's managerial theory of frame. Okay, this also we have discussed previously. Okay, See, it is easy to download by your own also. So, I think you are able to understand how to download from the net, how to download the previous question papers. And anyhow, I will be sending these papers also. What I have downloaded so far. You study these questions. Okay. You study the total syllabus from the first three units. Later, you take these question papers and you see how they are asking the question on the each topic. Okay. Anyhow, you had some idea regarding this. Okay. Okay. We have different sides out of that. JNT fast updates.com is easier for us. Okay. Okay. If not, you can use that. What do you say? You can use the app PQP and you can download. Okay. The next class will start the fourth unit. Okay, wait. I'll show the syllabus once and we'll recollect once. Okay. Okay. The priority pricing. Okay, in the third unit only, we have one more concept, right? The thing which is in the fourth unit on the previous syllabus, they have made it as a part of third unit itself, right? Okay, so we have not yet completed the third unit fully. Okay, we have completed only the only half of it, right? We have completed only half of the syllabus of the third unit. We will discuss this unit also. Okay, next chapters, right? So previously we used to have 6 units. Now you have only 5 units. That fourth unit is made as a part B of the third unit for you right now. Okay. This is fifth unit and this is sixth unit in the previous syllabus. Okay. Anyhow, don't worry. So we'll discuss in the business cycles. We'll discuss the business cycles in the next unit. Please go with the question papers so far what we have discussed, right? Okay. So this thing we have to discuss, right? Concept of supply and law of supply also we have to discuss. Only these topics we have completed up to this, and out of that we have to discuss this topic also, concept of supply and law of supply also. We'll start this. Okay, no worry. We'll start discussing these concepts in the next class. Go through the syllabus what we have covered so far. Okay, and see you in the next class. Okay, we'll have discussion on these topics. Okay, these and this. Okay, you browse for the previous question papers in the net, or else you can also use this app PQP and you can get the previous question papers.